G'day guys, my name's Zinkberg and welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play series. This is Season 2, Episode 5. We have 3 rules. 1 is no elytra, 2 is no netherite gear, and number 3 is if I die, everything on me dies with me. Can you guys just keep it down? No. Look. What am I doing here? Well, if it isn't obvious, I've built myself one of those giant, ugly mob spawners. Mob grinders. What are they called? It's only the witches. They take a bit extra. It is extremely efficient. It's crazy efficient. Why is it built out of ugly half deep slate and cobblestone? Well, we had a bit of an accident. I wish I could show you. I wasn't recording. Basically, I didn't leave myself a way out, so I put a water bucket down so I could get down the inside. Then I dug myself out of here, and then a mob fell down and I went, oh look, it's working already. And then I heard the hiss of a creeper standing right here and come out of the hole that was here. Blew up half my stuff. I had to jump off here to get away from it. Went back home, came back because I thought, well, the bed's gone, the hoppers are probably gone, the chest is probably gone. Got on my stuff, came back up, and the platform, the torches were gone, so so this was essentially, the whole thing was a mob spawner. Anyway, so we got it rebuilt, we got it finished. It is really ugly at the moment. I am going to fix that. I will... Actually, you know what? Let's have a quick look at how bad it is. So this is it. It's basically just like you've seen those creeper farms on the inside. I don't know if you can even see that. It's probably too dark. It's basically 4 platforms on each level. There are 2 levels. There's a water stream that takes the mobs down, that they drop down into the thing down there. Trapdoors all around the edge, and I've just put down some spider proofing so that spiders don't spawn. They tend to clog up the system a little bit. Anyway, as I said, it's terribly efficient. I built it up in the sky so that there weren't mobs around, over an ocean so there weren't mobs around, and yeah, we get lots of XP. I was level 24 when I came up here. We get loads of things, and we litter the ocean with our junk as we throw it down. I know I could be getting ingots and stuff like that out of it and things, and I do have to go through and sort of sort things out a little bit here and there. But yeah, it's great. It works really well, and I'm very happy with it. So that's a good thing here. We'll throw everything here into the ocean. Down we go. The way up is a ladder. The way down is to jump. I might just have one more hit because I like hitting these things. That'll do. No, one more. Okay, one more. Just killing all the things. That'll do us. 33. That's a good place to stop. So how do we get down? We jump down and we make sure we're not going to hit the boat. And twice now I've done that and come down, and there's been a drowned zombie in my boat. So let me rush you back home. I've got a couple of things to have a look at. Won't be a second. And we're back home. What do you want to see first? Do you want to see a time lapse of a certain building, or would you like to see some exploring and 2 new friends? What's that? 2 new friends? Sure, exploring it is. Excellent choice. I thought you'd choose that. First new friend is this mule here. Now, I know it's not the same mule. See, you thought you're being clever. Oh, we've seen that before. Other mule is over there, tied to a fence. I swear the things are there. There he is, look. See? That one there. This one here, as named by Sarah Stormer, is Isabel. Isabel the mule. She is much faster than not named mule over there, and makes my life a lot easier when I've got to go between here and the other place. I will show you a quick little snippet of what I did when I went exploring. I was looking for something in particular, I found something else, and then I found the thing in particular. Of course, you can never find one when you're looking for one, but when you're not looking for one, they're everywhere. And, you know, when I came over here before, I didn't have any, what is it? Bones? Yeah, bones with me. So, anyway, that's all good. Oh, berries. We could use berries. Let's grab a couple of those. I don't think I've got any of those. I might have one or two, actually. Oh, coal. Okay, we're not going to ignore coal while we're out here. Or on hunt. What is that? Is that... Okay, so... I may or may not have told you before, I like the game to show me things organically. I think, though, that I have seen some people doing some things. Oh, this is good. Did you notice the Silk Touch? The Silk Touch is very handy to have. It means I don't have to carry around 6 billion coal when I find a couple of coal. Yeah, I saw some people doing some archaeology, and I think this is a trail. That's terracotta there. But where does it go? Does it... So is this... I don't know. Luckily, I have my brush with me, just for such a circumstance, if this was to come up. I don't know what suspicious gravel looks like. Either of them could be... They're not. Are they? I mean, that looks exactly the same as the other one, doesn't it? I'm just so worried. Oh, that's right. I need gravel too. I've got fortune on it. That was silly. I think that was just because I mixed together some book that had efficiency 4 or something on it and might have had fortune on it at the same time. So I'm just going to get flint. I'm not going to get any... Is that... No, is it just the shadow? How do you know? Is it even here? I could be wasting my time. Okay. That one looks suspicious, doesn't it? Right? Oh, it is. Oh, what's that? Is that a pane of glass? Well, boy, that's just what I needed. How... Oh, damn, that was one there. I can't see the difference between... I don't know what does and what doesn't. That one there looks different. Okay. No, it's just a shadow. See? It's exactly the same. Not sure if I'm going to... Oh, here we go. What's that? Oh, that looks like an armor trick. Okay, any more here? No. I wouldn't say that the bounty has been magnificent so far. I didn't expect it to be. But, yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'll spend just sitting here brushing every piece of gravel because I'm too scared of breaking something that I shouldn't. Just have to come back at another time because I could spend all day in there getting grass seeds and all the other fantastic useful stuff, or I can get back on the hunt, which is far more important. I'll light it up. I'll come back here another time when I've got more time. That is fun though. It's quite enjoyable. I have other things I'd rather be doing. So we have an important date with Destiny. So that's right. That means we have found what's it called? A dig site thing. A trail. We found a trail. That was exciting. I haven't even scratched the surface of that thing. They are huge. They take ages to go through. I wasn't prepared. I had something else I wanted to do, and we have a special guest star for this episode. It's Fleabag! Hello. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I found him. It was excellent. So I got very excited, jumped up and down. It was a beautiful thing. There was a big hug. He was jumping on me and licking me. I wish that dogs could do that sort of stuff. That'd be so awesome. So, Fleabag, you stay here because it's too dangerous out here. I love you too much to have you come and join me. We are going to take Isabel on a little trip over here. We'll get her off the lead. Good girl. Let's go. Look at how fast she's... Oh, there's that ocelot again. I need to look up what ocelots do. So what are we doing here? We have built a couple of things. Number one is we have built a super smelter. Stay, Isabel. I wish I could make them sit. It's the same smelter we used in the last season. We just hit the button there. The two minecarts go back and forth. The one closest to me has the goods that I want to smelt. The one on the other side has the coal, and it just fills up the things as they go. Feeds out to here, and off we go. So that's easy and good and fun, and I'm glad I've got it. Sugar. Let's not die here. So that was good of me to say sugar. So what have we done here? Well, we've done a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip out to a time lapse, and you can already see part of what I've done. And you just enjoy this, and then I'll show you where we're up to. let's not muck around too much. We want to get to the thing. So as you can see around behind me here, we've built that wall all the way around, and you saw the start of this. Okay. I'm both nervous and excited to show this. So I've done some of the texturing of the walls around the edge here. They're just a sort of a placeholder. They will probably stay pretty similar to that all the way through this way. This thing here, so in the last season you saw and we'll get away from that, I had been working on some texturing, and part of the problem was always scale. I was talking to some new friends of mine, and we were talking about Hermitcraft and people in there, and saying that B00 is just such an inspiration as far as his building goes. He's a absolute anomaly in this space. He's so fantastic. I'm a real fan. His building has inspired me, and I decided to take a look at the way he does some of his texturing and sort of give it a go myself. So the idea for this will be that there will be 4 of these that will be not identical but similar. So one for each entranceway through. When we look at the space, it's not dead center for the crater. That's sort of intentional. To go dead center here meant that I was off for part of the plan for down here, so it sort of had to sit off to the side a little bit. I just had to sort of hedge my bets a little bit. But the way that this texturing is done is in a way that sort of shades or gradients down from overhangs and things like that to give it an appearance of looking darker underneath, and it should look like it's sort of got some rust and things like that falling down from it. There will be some little iron bits in here and things like that, as well as up here. But it really does, once you start to get the knack of it, and particularly from a distance, it changes everything. I love this. I've never been so happy and proud as when I finished this part of this and got to stand back and have a really good look at what I'd done. I think this changes everything. This method of shading, if I can continue with it, if I can continue with these gradients and still have it look good and things, I think this is a new thing for me. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off. It's only a beginning. I know it's far from finished. This this area where the tower is going to be, so the plan is for the tower itself is going to come up in the middle here, and it's going to go to build height, so 319 blocks or whatever it is from the ground here. That means that this level here up to the top of there is sort of, we're still playing with just foundations. So this area will be the housing for automatic farms, for other things that are going to happen in here, some sort of storage. For the nether portal will probably be a little bit different to this, but similar. Underneath here, I've also started on a rail network. This goes back towards the jungle. There'll be one to the farm. There'll be one down to Fairwood. There'll be one maybe down to Avalon. We may go that far with them. So there'll be sort of some little platformy looking things down here and things like that. This will become the central hub. This will become the place where essentially I live. This will be the main base and everything. But as I said, this here is just foundation. So remember that. And everything that happens on the inside of here will probably have to happen on this side as well. At the moment, it's just a mess, because there'll be a pathway through and another wall here and things like that. So there'll be a sort of a place to walk around the whole thing and things. That's the plan anyway. I think, as you can imagine, doing all of this, doing a mob grinder, doing this building, taking the time out to plan it and things like that, has taken an enormous amount of time. So we might not see sort of an instant bang, there it is now, we've got 4 of them and we've got the wall built up to the thing and then the towers start a bit. That might take some time. Just be patient with me. I don't have, this is not my full-time job. This is just a bit of fun, something I do for enjoyment. So that's going to do me for this week. I haven't been back into the nether. I haven't needed to. I've been really focusing on getting something built. So I hope you enjoy that. Guys, let's do the thing. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all your support last week. Thank you just for everything you do for me. I love you all to death. You guys are fantastic. I do need another night. What happened to my head? Oh no, I'm backwards. Let me sleep. Yes, so we need another name for a city. For this city over here. Unfortunately for this city, I needed a whole lot of stuff for Aramore, so I went across and stole a whole lot of things, so I need to go back and be kind to these people. So, guys, if you've got a name saved up for a city, some of the ones that were in episode 1, like Zinctropolis, I think it was, look, that will get used, but that's going to get used later on down the track. Zinctropolis is not a place for a village city. That's a place for a big city. So a name for a big city. So we will get into that, but just not yet. So guys, if you've got a name, let me know. From me, from Isabel, and from Fleabag, thanks for joining me. See you next week. Bye.